Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining up here on the live stream today. Man, we are starting off the day pretty well with some of these tech stocks. You know, a lot of these tech stocks are coming back to the upside. Now, I want to talk about this a little bit because, they might just tank down, but I have a bit of a feeling that some of these tech stocks are going to come back up for a little while and then start to trade a lot lower as the day progresses, or even as we go into the end of this week into next week. It's pretty cool. Hang on one second, though. I know someone was talking to me about Dan in the chat here. I want to get Dan's code. Go see if I can do it. See. Have you guys ever heard about Dan on ChatGPT? It's actually pretty cool. It stands for Do Anything Now, where it makes it where ChatGPT will actually answer your questions when you want it. Now, it doesn't always work. I tried it with Sean. It actually doesn't work too much on stocks. It used to. I think that they coded something to make it obviously not do that anymore because they don't want it to answer certain things that they're... I'll be honest, I hate ChatGPT. I hate all those stupid AI things. They're so stupid. I mean, just write your own email, man. Like, is it that hard? just write your own email. Like, come on, it's not that difficult. And I've actually had ChatGPT give me the wrong goddamn answers on tons of things. So I don't know. I hate it though. I'm not a big fan of ChatGPT. If it literally did anything that you asked, or like if it would actually answer questions in a real way, I'd like it. But they don't. They answer them based off of what they want you to know. It's actually pretty bad how it is. It can even get political. I've seen that stupid thing get political before. Ali says, let's go Tesla. Hell yeah, Ali. Bouncing off 223, starting to pop to the upside there. Boom. Let's go break out above 227. That's huge. 228, 230 overhead as well. Definitely watch those areas. But if we end up falling under 223, which is the big support right here, we are gonna tank a lot lower, I think. So keep your eyes on Tesla. It's one of the more, I would say it's one of the stronger stocks in the market right now. Like if we look at it yesterday compared to something like Microsoft, it held up a lot better. So kudos to Tesla. Good movement yesterday, holding up off that support. Not in a bad way. 227 resistance overhead up there. I like it, Tangy. Get money, eat pork chops. Damn, that sounds pretty good right now. I would take a pork chop. Especially like a nice grilled one with some barbecue sauce. Oh, man. Grilled pork chops. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. There we go. That's too bad. I'm starving today. Starving. Palantir's getting the pork chops for Tangy, it sounds like. Up above $15. There we go. Palantir. They need to have a comeback. Now, guys, just keep in mind that stocks died off so hard yesterday, midday, that I don't think it's going to be very easy for them to just run back to the upside in a good way. Hey, Tangy, thanks for joining up. Thanks for being here, and thanks, Purdy, as well. I hope Orion's having a good morning. Hopefully he didn't keep you up all night or something, Purdy. Let me know how that's going. Yeah, let's get ready to rumble, baby. This is cool. I like this. What was that sound button I added yesterday? Oh, what was it? Let's see. I gotta find it here. Oh, Clint Eastwood. It's Make My Day. I love that one. Here it is.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Oh, I love that movie. I can't even remember what movies those were, but I'll never forget the scene. He like throws in like a he's getting coffee at the coffee shop, and they walk in and try to rob the place. Maybe it's Dirty Harry or something. I can't quite remember what it is, but it's a good movie though. Palantir is banging, I'll tell you that. That is looking good here today. Keep bouncing off 1450. Oh, it is Dirty Harry. Tangy's got me. That's right. Yeah, Sean, Dirty Harry. Yeah, my dad always made me watch that specific scene. I've never even seen the movie. Just that one scene is what I've seen. Let's look at it real quick. Dirty Harry. Uh do I feel lucky? Yeah, you do. Dirty Harry. We'll say make my day. Here we go. Oh, it's sudden impact. Oh, it's not even Dirty Harry, it's sudden impact. That's what it is. I thought it was Dirty Harry. I was right and wrong, darn it. Here's the scene, we'll actually watch it. If YouTube gets me for this one, I'll be a little upset with them. Man, come on, Palantir, keep it up. Keep it going there. Hey, Manny, thanks for joining up. I appreciate you. Yeah, Dirty Harry has that scene where he's like, or maybe it's this one. Alright. No, he's like, do you feel lucky? That's what it is. The question is did I shoot 5 or 6 shots? Manny, appreciate you being here. He goes, I'm up, LOL. Hey, Manny, no one was asking. You must have been sleeping. Manny just got up now.
All right, folks. You did real good with that cop. Now I want everything. Money, watches, rings, everything.
Pretty old movie. I don't think that they'll get us for this one.
Quick, move! You coming with me, Mom? We're gonna have us a little party, huh?
What you doing, you pig-head sucker?
What did he call him?
Every day for the last 10 years, Loretta there has been giving me a large black coffee. Today she gives me a large black coffee, only it's got sugar in it.
SPWR.
Sugar. I just came back to complain. How you boys put those guns down?
Say what?
SPWR. I've never heard of Sun Power.
We're
It
not
looks
just gonna
interesting.
let you walk out of here.
Who's we, sucker?
Smith and Wesson and me.
Smith, Wesson, and me, baby. Speaking of that, SWBI, right? What a scene this one's shaped up to be. You're right, it is the other one where they're like, do I feel lucky? I watch Clint Eastwood movies with my grandpa. It's the only thing he watched, Sean said. Sean, that's actually awesome. I'll tell you what, me and my grandpa also watch the same things. That's awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. That's the only way I know Clint Eastwood. I used to watch all of them. Let's see, I watched Hang 'em High with Clint Eastwood. Man, there's so many of these movies out there, though. I can't, like, remember all of the movies with him in it. The Legend of Josie Wales, I think it was. That's another one. Another good one. Yeah, that's why I love Clint Eastwood. Get this, guys. I actually have a Clint Eastwood... I have a Clint Eastwood... What would you call his poster, I guess, on my door? Like, literally 3 feet from me right now, I have a poster of Clint Eastwood holding some pistols, making a face. That's how much I am a Clint Eastwood fan. But yeah, SPWR, I've never heard of that one. It's definitely an interesting stock, nonetheless. Sun Power, I mean, obviously it sounds like a solar company. Let's see. Sun Power, American provider of whatever that is, solar energy, generation systems, and battery energy storage products. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, they did exactly what I thought. Sun Power, SPWR, very interesting on what they do, but their daily chart is rough. I mean, it's just like all the other growth stocks right now. Let's compare them to like something like FSLR, right? I don't know. Some of these other solar stocks look a lot better, like FSLR, Enphase. Enphase has been down, but it still has a better setup on the chart. I mean, short term, Rocky. He's asking short term. Let's see. Go to the 5 minute. It's been really consolidating here. I can't really say that I see too much momentum on it, so I'm not really gonna like watch it too much for a breakout. Maybe for like a rejection back down, but it is very, very low right now. I mean, it's a tough stock to trade, Rocky. It doesn't have a ton of momentum. It's a slow mover. And you can see like there's just not like a lot of big green days coming in. Like even if we go to like something like Disney, right? Like it looks like there's just more up and down type of price action, better opportunities out there, I guess I'd say. Yeah, like I'd rather trade Palantir. No, but for real, Tangy says the price action on Palantir is so sweet for sniping covered calls. Another day, another $5. Hell yeah, Tangy. I know it's a really good stock for the covered calls. You can grab 100 shares for only 1,500 here at $15. That's pretty good. And then you can start selling those covered calls overhead, like at the 16 strike, 17 strike. Pretty good to do that too. I mean, it's very underrated, the covered calls are. Now, I know it's kind of confusing maybe to some people, but put in the time to learn them and perfect them, and you'll end up advancing your trading so much. You guys would love it. All right, let's see what we have here on the overall market with the SPY today. SPY bouncing off support at 426. That's actually looking pretty good underneath there. 426 support. That's a big area. Big area. Yeah, Tangy goes, I'll probably short the same call later. Hey, just keep playing it, Tangy, right? SPY, yeah, it's a big support though. 426. You need to watch that area very, very closely. If it ends up falling under there, it's going to be a brutal move. You know, that could be a bad drop. I sure hope that it's not too crazy there. Wow, this is pretty good. Come on, SPY. I mean, I'm very curious to see what we can do here today. I really think that SPY could end up breaking down under support. We're going to have to see if these big tech stocks like Amazon start pulling back, though, and they're doing exactly what I kind of thought, you know, running up this morning a little bit. I'm going to watch for some resistance hits, like watch 125, watch 124, where we actually just hit there. Perfect double top off that wick from yesterday, actually. Near perfect, guys, on that one. So, looking good. I like it. What levels do I have it on NVIDIA? Let's see, Sean. Oh, wow. So, NVIDIA's been in this big channel, obviously. I haven't really drawn out a lot of the middle levels on this one, but there is a big resistance coming up around 385. So, Sean, for where we are right now, we're going to have to use 380 and then 385. Those are going to be the only distinct levels that I really see. I do see some support or resistance around 381.50 as well. So keep that in mind if you want to look at it really short term. But yeah, 381.50 to 385 will end up being a big area for me today. 385 is huge. But that 381.50 area is pretty big too. You can see like it lines up with these wicks that were falling off here. And there were wicks from like last week that it's also lining up with. He's 6 for 7 with covered call trades the past 2 weeks. Beautiful, Tangi. That's some great numbers there. 6 for 7. Wow. Yeah, that's very nice. Good stuff. Good stuff there. You know, now that we now that we watched that one movie, I'm like, I want to go back and I want to see the scene for the other movie now. What is it? Dirty Harry scene. That's what we'll do, right? Oh, here it is. Dirty Harry, do I feel lucky? I thought it said, do you feel lucky? But is what it is. We're gonna skip ahead on this one though. I got to now. Now you guys got me into it.
I know what you're thinking. Did he fire 6 shots or only 5? Well, to tell you the truth, in all this excitement, I've kind of lost track myself. Being this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and would blow your head clean off. You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
It's not like you couldn't just like grab the shotgun and then like wrestle him for it, you know? Like this guy's gonna pick that up, right?
Hey. I got to know.
I gots to know. That's a good scene, guys. If you guys haven't seen those movies, you should check them out. They're pretty good. But yeah, Nvidia here, looking pretty good, actually. I mean, 375 as far as support. I know that, like, Sean, I'm really going to be watching this one today for some hits off resistance and moves back to the downside, like 380. That area there's huge. The get off my lawn scene from El Camino. I know, right? Now I'll say this. YouTube would kill me for that one. If I played El Camino, they would know. Somehow, YouTube is not tracking those old movies. I don't know how they're not doing it. Maybe the sound or something's different. But if it was El Camino, I'd play it for 2 seconds and then they'd be like, copyright, boom. I'd be hit real quick. So, but yeah, I love El Camino. One of my favorites as well. Or El Torino. It's El Torino, not El Camino. But yeah, that's what it is. Sorry about that. El Torino. That's a beautiful looking car in that movie too. Or Gran Torino, that's it. You guys had me all messed up. Tangi, you had me all messed up on that one. You had me wrong with the L and the Camino. Oh. The old movies don't have metadata. Yeah, what's weird though is like I'll play some of the movies and they will actually get me. which is how it is. Corbin goes, "Are you okay?" I don't know, Corbin. Are you? Watch 1440 support Palantir, big area down there. If it breaks under, it's going to be pretty interesting. Palantir, that is a pretty big area of support. Go back to Tesla. Tessie's actually trying here. Trying to move up above 227. It does have that... Man, that double topper yesterday, right at resistance, is pretty good, right around 227. Good hit. If that rejects there again today, it could be a good play. Man, that Tesla setup here is just too good. Too good, in my opinion. Wow. I like that with Tesla. I like this big support here. Makes for a good trade. If we are just patient and we wait for a break below there, it could be a great trade. El Camino. What? Does it bother you? It's alright, Corbin. It's alright, Corbin. Alright, let's see what we have here. TSLA. I really like this stock today. It's one of the better movers. Getting some good momentum here coming in, finally. ADBE for Adobe. Leading my watch list somehow. How does Adobe lead my watch list? That's a... You know it's a messed up day if they lead my watch list here. SoFi. Man, they broke the recent high and kept going. Are you kidding me? Nvidia looking good. El Camino. I like that car, though. Yeah. It's funny, man. Everyone has aneurysms. It's funny. Everyone on the internet, right? Can't please everyone. LVS looking pretty good. 56.75. Not a bad area. And let's see what else we have on the casino side of things here. Win. Brutal. DraftKings, brutal as well. Let's see what we have here on the watch list. Gold. How is gold up at the top of my watch list? That's not even a possibility, I didn't think. Jeez. Coming back? Is fear starting to creep back in, I'm wondering? Because, I mean, it was down a lot yesterday with the overall market. There's a big support at 180 on GLD, actually. Wow, let's look at the daily chart. GLD at 180? Uh-oh. Watch for it to fall under that. If it does, that could be a big break. If we hold, though, end up being a good play back up. Very interesting movement here, GLD. Very interesting. Going back to the SPY, it's starting to fall. So maybe there's some people starting to think like, hey, it's time for gold to go up, considering that, you know, there's fear coming in, talking about recession later this year. We look at the daily for gold and triple topped up here around 2,080. Started to come back down now. Retesting like 1950. I think that there's going to be plenty of room to keep going here. Plenty of room. Mike says, what platform do you use to trade? So I actually use a few different ones, but the main one, of course, is Thinkorswim. You can't go wrong with them. Generally, I use them for just about anything. Now, when it comes to like margin rates and stuff like that, they might not be the best. So just keep that in mind if you're trying to short a ton of puts or something like that. Might not be the best. There's other ones out there like Tasty Trade, etc. So I really like TradeStation. I also really like TradingView. Now I know you can't trade on TradingView, but for charting, TradeStation and Thinkorswim, I'd say, would be the two that I would go with. Like if I was gonna start trading right now and I was just starting, I would pick TradeStation or Thinkorswim by a lot. And if we go to if we actually F11 here and get out of the full screen, go down here, you can see at the bottom, here's TradeStation, here's Thinkorswim. So do have both of them there. Generally, though, I use Thinkorswim for just about everything. Just about. If I'm doing something specialized, then I might use the other platforms, but for the most part, Thinkorswim does just about anything I want. Stocks, options, futures, man, what else do they do? I'm sure you could buy bonds or something, or trade something on there. Different, but interesting though. Good question though, Tangy. Or I mean Mike. Thinkorswim's the best in my opinion, and that's especially due to their support team. The Thinkorswim support is great. Like, watch this. Watch this. Let's just come up with like a random question, right? We'll say, okay, we'll say, hey, I was trading options and my account, well, I was trading options and I was wondering what happens to short calls on expiration if you are selling covered calls. All right, so you see, you ask him this, comes up real quick. Thanks for chatting with us. They'll be with us as soon as possible. Now watch this. You guys are gonna laugh. It's gonna ring in a couple minutes. It's gonna go like, it's gonna ring like a phone, and then that's how I know that that they're gonna be answering. Now, I know that that's a pretty basic question, but imagine you have something wrong with your account. They'll actually help you with that, too. Like, if you're like, hey, my account went negative, is there a glitch or something? You know, they'll explain it. Or they'll say, like, if you say, like, hey, I own Tesla, and I'm in the margin, and now I'm margin called or something, what do I do? You know, they'll help you out with that. It's pretty cool. The support's very nice. Very, very nice. Now, I know other platforms have support like that, but it's cool to be able just to message them. Do it very easy. Angie goes, let the spy burn. I'm sick of my hedges. I know, right? I know. Let the spy burn, baby. I'm actually I'm a fan of that right now as well, Tangy. I'm also a fan. We end up falling under 425. I think we could fall down a significantly more amount. Could be pretty good. Wow. LVS, okay. Down to 56.75. Dang. Not a bad area of support. Hell no. Not a bad area at all. We start bouncing here on LVS. That could possibly be a good support bounce back up if that holds. LVS isn't, I know it's not one of your guys' favorite stocks out there though, so. Go to Roku now leading the watch list up above Adobe, which is good. Wow, Roku. Really keeping up that momentum. Dang, I figured they would have been down a little bit, considering the rest of the market pulled back. Nvidia is still on the rise. We need to watch 385 still. That's a big area. I know Sean asked about LVS earlier. Pretty good looking. Pretty good. Let's go see Palantir, not bad. 1450 support still holding. Tangi's holding 7-7 SPXS calls. Nice. I'm a fan. I am a fan. I like this one right now. I like SQQQ. I like a lot of these types of stocks here over the next couple weeks. Tangi should be pretty fun to trade. SPXS is fun. Wow, that's fun. AMD. 117.50. What I don't like is that all these stocks in the market here today have the same setup. Like, they all tanked down yesterday for the most part, especially end of day. Now they're all ripping right back up. And honestly, I don't like that movement very much. It makes me a little bit uneasy. Definitely not my favorite. Yeah, I don't like it because it's like, you start to pop back up and you're trying to play it down now off of one of these resistances. And it's one of those things where you're like, it was such a good setup to the downside if we continued. Like, if that lower support here at open would have broken at 117, that would have been beautiful for an entry, but we ended up holding it just barely. And that's what happens sometimes. You know, we just hold those supports and the buyers come in. Exactly what's happening today. Now we have to be very patient and wait. Kind of sucks because it makes like the live stream just like, you know, because it's like there's not a lot of good setups at the moment, but just keep your eyes on these stocks because as they rise, just watch them to hit off some of these resistances and then start to come back down. Gonna be what I'm looking for. And hey, let me know if you guys are watching anything specific with stocks or options or anything like that. Let me know. Boeing has been a fun one the past few days. It's had a lot of momentum. Wow, it still kept going as well. I know Christian was trading Boeing a while ago. Yeah, Christian was buying the dip, I think, on Boeing, or he at least talked about it. And man, it came up in a big way here, 215. Man, yeah, he was talking about buying it like literally while it was down here around like 203 or 204. That would have been quite the trade, Christian. Quite the trade. How's Disney? Ooh, no. Coming back down following that Apple explosion. Damn, Disney, that's not looking good. It makes sense, though, with tech going down, but... Ooh, keep your eyes on Apple, guys. Right around that 117.40 support. Just under 117.50. I mean, 177.50. We fall under here. Watch for the puts. Been waiting for it for a long time. If it finally happens, it could be a great intraday setup. Probably get a lot of momentum coming in, and it might even drive the overall market down, which is cool. I hope it drives the overall market down. Andy's watching OSS hold above $3. Seems to be a very strong psych level right now, or psychological level. OSS. Don't send me to OSS, guys. No. Let's see. It's trying to hold above 3. Yeah, of course you sent that, and then of course it falls under 3. But it's pretty much right there. I see what you're saying. Been down a lot lately as well. One Stop Systems. Interesting setup. Very low price stock. Look at the daily again. Yeah, so it had that big dip. Now it's getting bought back up. Man, not my favorite play, to be honest, Tangi. Not my favorite. Not terrible, but... That daily's a little worrying to me right now. Like, it's hitting resistance and... falling back. TSLA, testing resistance, is it? Thank you, Manny. I appreciate that. Damn, running up big. Almost up to 228 to 230. That'd be huge, Manny. I like it. Keep it up, Tesla. Yeah, keep bouncing off support. We had that upper level of 227. I believe Mike and I actually talked about this one last night. It was one of our momentum plays, and we had it in both directions. And I'm confirming it, and nope, we had meta both directions yesterday, but still good movement with Tesla, though. Wow. They have a new CEO on OSS, Tangy says. That's pretty cool, Tangy. A new CEO. That's pretty good news, actually. Sometimes it's not, but could maybe shake up the stock, even though it's low right now. It could shake it up. That's good. Appreciate all you guys being here today. I really do. Pretty good live stream going right now. Very interesting setup, OSS. Let's go ahead and go back to the watch list, see what we have here. Did the support ever answer? Oh, they did. Oh, no, they never answered. Well, hey, support, thanks a lot. Now they're like... now they're looking bad. They normally answer me within like 2 seconds. That's so funny they're not answering now. They will. They will, I promise. Michael Knowles is the new CEO. I've never heard of him. Hopefully you can bring him up, though. Adobe. Been a big one today up to resistance. Apple is too, man, he says. Testing resistance. Really? Huh. Hell yeah, it is. Wow. That is looking pretty good with Apple. Big support down there. If it falls through that support, we're going to have a bad morning here. That's for sure. Oh, Hayden said Thinkorswim was messing up, so they had to probably have a lot of support requests. Yeah, I'm with you. You're probably right, honestly. I'm just going to end the chat with them. You're probably right, though. I could see that happening. Hayden, yeah, that's been... Thinkorswim's had that happen a few times, you know? Weird. Appreciate everybody joining up, though, today. If you guys are having a good morning, smash that like button. If not, don't hit it. It's all right. Not going to kill us. But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here, as always. Congrats to Purdy on being home with the baby. That's awesome. Mike said his was messed up as well. My charts weren't loading. Interesting. Mine were actually doing pretty good. Yeah, mine weren't messing up very bad. Huh. Very interesting. Granted, I wasn't switching a ton on there, but... yeah, that's weird. And speaking of SPY, we had a perfect support bounce again, guys. Down here, 425.80 to 426. It's holding up huge. Look at that daily. It's really holding up. Just keep watching that support, because if it breaks that, I think it's going to make for a great day trade today. You might need to set an alert or something like that, but it's actually setting up to be great if it falls under. Haha! Manny goes, let's go, please, on Neo. I'm with you, Manny. Come on. Come on, Neo. Don't be doing this. It looks like it's going to be falling to me, but... oh, that's brutal. Brutal setup there. Wonder how gold looks now. There we go, gold. Oh yeah. Hey, that's good. GLD. A big run today. It's running up with Microsoft. I don't see Microsoft going too much more before it ends up hitting resistance and falling off somewhere. I think that's what's going to happen. It's probably going to hit and then fall off. Like, to me, it's just... That was just too big of a move yesterday. Like, if we just have to get up a little bit... Whoa, I didn't mean to throw a Fibby, a Fibby out here on us. But, sure. Whoa, it's rainbow. It's a Pride Fibonacci. I'm gonna rename it the Pride Fibonacci. That's gonna be good. But yeah, running up with Microsoft. 327, I should say. Maybe watch that area for resistance. Not bad. Yeah, SLV's been great, AZ. It's been doing great. Really good. And he said, Tom, have you seen Alpha Bot yet? Alpha Bot? Yeah. I mean, I know that we have so many bots in the Discord. Some of them have funny names. That probably is like the SM bot or something like that, I'm guessing. Or like the stats for it or the counter. I'm guessing that's like the name of the bot for one of those. Yeah, Manny, you see, you're not realizing what it is, Manny. But here, if we go to the premium Discord here, we go to bot stats. It's actually bot stats. It's just Alpha Bot calling out the stats. Really, I mean, it's not. You know, it's not. The SM bot is calling out the plays. Bots, the Alpha Bot's just essentially keeping track of those. Really, see how it says top SM bot plays. So, you know, you might, it's not like, it's just the SM bot in reality. I mean, all that this is just keeping track of the best SM bot plays. That's all it is. It's not like it's calling out anything specific. Like, there's not any callouts from the Alpha Bot. Like, those are not callouts. That's just stats being kept off the SM Bot's callouts, if that makes sense. Yeah, you're good, Manny. It's premium. It's okay to show a little bit because it's showing yesterday's stuff. So it's not like it's showing, you know, today's plays or anything like that. Yeah, SLV though, very good move up. Very, very good. Love to see that. And hey, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for liking up the stream. We got the 16 likes today. It's pretty good. Pretty decent numbers there. We'll take it. Let me get that off now so that it doesn't keep popping up. Yeah, the Alpha Bot. Had to go check it real quick. Big support down around $14.50, even $15, looking pretty good. Palantir, love that. And Amazon, 2.5%. Are they still going? They are. I know in pre-market today they were doing very, very well. It looks like it's keeping up, continuing to hold. ChargePoint. I was waiting all day yesterday for a move above 10.05, and it never came. And then this morning, we move above 10.05 by 5 cents, and then tank down. Thanks a lot, ChargePoint. Keep it on the radar, though. I feel like if ChargePoint starts to break this high again, it could keep going. I mean, it's at a big area of resistance. This area it's at, they've had so much price action the past few weeks around here. If I were you, I'd just make an alert here on ChargePoint. Just put an alert at like 10:10. If it breaks that, then pop up. Man, he's hyped up for Amazon, baby. Let's go. Keep it up. 124.50 almost now, up into that resistance area. Next level is going to be 125. That's going to be a big area up there, so keep your eyes on Amazon here. Looking pretty good, actually. I'll take it. I will take it. I like that movement, actually. How are the airlines today? Delta, etc. Doing pretty good. Delta's moving up again. LUV down. Wow. They're inversing each other's almost. Weird. For an airline. Yeah, especially for an airline. How's AAL? Not bad. What about CCL? Hey, Mike, signed up for the bot. I appreciate that, Mike. Let's go. Let's go. Very nice, Mike. There we go, though. That's pretty good. Thank you for that, Mike. I actually just let the other Mike know so that maybe he could get you in a little bit quicker. But hell yeah, that's awesome, Mike. Appreciate that. Hopefully you have some fun with the bot here coming up. Bot's been a little choppy this week, but I feel like the next couple weeks we'll start to go back on some good runs like we were. That's the big thing with the bot, right? Like, the market's very streaky, right? So, like, if you have 1 week where you maybe lose on a couple plays, don't be too discouraged because, you know, the bot calls out plenty of plays. So, number one, if you start, like, sitting there and you try to, like, pick out individual plays, just be careful with that. You know, you're going to want to try to play as much of the plays as you can so you don't miss out whenever they start to really run. Like this week, there's been some big runners. Like yesterday with Amazon, that was a huge runner. But a lot of people missed it because they weren't playing it. And that's the thing. You have to catch the plays as they come out. Wow, look at that. 427.50 trying to run up through that resistance. Looking good. Tessie, Tom pushing. Is it? TSLA. My gosh. 229 right off resistance. Looks like it's starting to consolidate a lot here. A few red candles coming in. Pretty scary looking, actually. Pretty scary. I hope it keeps ripping, but I don't know if it can or not. That'd be tough. A tough one. Watch 230 overhead, obviously, as well, up there at the top. The big area. How's Kellogg's, or KHC even? Kraft Heinz? Very curious. Let's look at the daily. Hell yeah, looking good. 36.96. Wow, KHC. Looking insane here, but hey, I appreciate you guys joining up today. I really do. It's been a fantastic day. A lot of crazy price action. Not my favorite day for the stock market, as in, like, personally for me, very hard to catch plays this morning. Not my favorite day ever. But there's been some good moves out there and lots of opportunities. I've been seeing lots of people talk about some good ones, so appreciate that. But hey, yeah, thank you guys for joining up. I'll be live tomorrow morning at Market Open as well. So let's get ready. Let's kill it tomorrow, and let's end the week strong, guys. Seriously, let's end it strong. We ended pretty strong last week, so let's hope to maybe catch some good plays as the day goes on today and tomorrow. I'm really watching some of these big tech stocks as they start to bounce off resistance overhead. I'm going to watch them for moves back to the downside today and tomorrow. So if anyone's interested in, like, how I'm kind of looking at the market, that's what I'm looking for. I've been saying it almost all morning here. I'm looking for, like, pops to the upside and then hits off the resistances and back down. That's what I want. That's what I hope we get. And yeah, let's hope that the price action plays out that way, because it'll make for some fantastic entries today if we can get in on some of these higher levels here. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Let's go. Have a fantastic rest of the day. It's a happy Thursday out there. CCJ starting to come back. Yeah, it's over 30, but I don't know. That does look pretty rough today, not gonna lie, Tangy. Oh, another one of those stocks that has been crazy high lately. Yeah, really, really high. Damn. That's insane, but yeah, hey, I appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of the day. You know what we're going to designate Thursday? We're going to call it Thirsty Thursday, guys. Thirsty Thursday. So let's bring in some profits on Thirsty Thursday. I'll talk to you guys on the Discord. See you later.